What's going on YouTube? In this video, we got a nice money play that's going to bomb every single zone coverage out there. And with a couple adjustments, you can beat man coverage as well. The play we're going to be talking about, as you can see on the screen, is going to be a verticals out of gun cluster. Now, I know you can find this play in the Arizona Cardinals playbook. I'm not too sure which are the playbooks that this specific gun cluster is in. When I find that out, I'll let you know in the comments down below. But let's go to jump to the practice field and show y'all how we set this play up and get money with it. All right, a couple things about the play. If you're on the left hash, you want your bunch to the left side of the field. If you're on the right hash, you want your bunch to the right side of the field. We're going to be targeting B right here, Marquise Brown. Now, if you don't have a burner, you can still get this done. You don't necessarily need one. It just makes it night and day when it comes to turning it into a one-play touchdown after the catch. Now, I made a TikTok about this play, and in that video, I told you to motion over the tight end, but I found it better if you motion over the RB receiver. The reason being is because he gets downfield quicker, he's faster. That's the whole point of it. You know, we're just trying to keep that safety true to the middle of the field. But we're going to go ahead and put the tight end on a 5-and-in smart route him, and you're running back on an out route. So it's going to look like this against every single defense. We're going to do an outside shoulder freeform throw to B. If you have to throw a high ball because the DB's close, by all means throw a high ball. Now, if you don't, then don't throw the high ball. That's just in case the DB's close. If you know you're unsure about that, then always just throw that high ball. The downfall about the high ball is it can, it slows down the pass a little bit. Right there, we got hit as we threw it. But the thing about the high ball, it slows down the pass a little bit, so the DB will have time to catch up. But it'll give you that for sure, pass over the DB's head, and you'll always get that catch, or you'll have at least that 50-50, because you're going to get most likely tackled as you're catching the ball. But if you have a burner like Marquise Brown, you don't necessarily need to throw the high ball. Just get your free form down. Yes, I know it's like it sucks going against the D line, but you can see right there. And I free formed that a little bit. I should have thrown that a little bit more to the right, but that's basically what you're going to be doing right there. If you don't have a burner, make sure you throw the high ball. It's going to help your pass that much better. But let's jump into cover two. All right, now we're going to be going to get to cover two. Your same setup. You're going to motion over the RB receiver, put him on a streak, running back on an out route, tight end on a 5-and-in, smart route it. Now we're going to have two guys we can throw to right here. The quicker one's going to be RB in the middle of the field. You're just going to do a pass lead without freeform. If you have the freeform down, by all means freeform it, but you don't need to when it comes to throwing to the middle, in the middle of the field against cover two. Now the second guy is going to be X. The only downfall is it does take time to develop. That's more so your last resort if you have the time and they're taking away RB. But for the most part, because you have your check downs, it'll take away the user and you can just kind of hit RB in the middle of the field right here. Now, if you have the freeform down, you can turn this into a one-play touchdown if you know how to lead it to the right spot. I'm going to try to get one to X right here to show you what it looks like, how he does get open. But honestly, in practice, they shed way quicker. You'll have more time in a real game, I promise you. I'm going to try to get it off. But the way the O-line just collapses, like you only have so much time. We might be able to get it off. Once he passes that cornerback, just go ahead and lead that straight up and then do a possession catch. Depends on the safety. That's one of the top safeties in the game. He's able to close on it, but we still get that pass off. I promise you though, in a real game, you will have way more time. On top of that, we are on all Madden, so they're shedding a little bit quicker, even more because of that. But let's jump into cover 4 drop. All right, now we're going to be going to get to cover 4 drop. Same setup, motion over the RB receiver, put him on a streak, running back on an out route, tight end on a 5-and-in, smart route it. Same thing, we're going to go freeform this to the outside shoulder. The cornerback just kind of plays this really shallow, so we're able to get over his head. And then we just got to freeform this away from the safety. You can see right here. Now, this actually works better if you throw this with a slower receiver. Now, I'm gonna sub in AJ Brown. You're gonna see we get more separation with a slower receiver. And I try to explain this to a lot of people. Let me just go ahead and sub this in, sub AJ Green in. I said AJ Brown, AJ Green. I'm not gonna make no cuts though. Like I explained this in the TikTok as well. That's just how Madden is programmed. If there's a slower receiver, the DBs act different. So you're seeing that I'm putting in AJ Brown in that position right there. He's 87 speed. Marquise Brown is 97 speed. So I should get way more separation with Marquise Brown than I do with AJ Brown. Same setup. It's just the safety actually takes longer to turn around and try to get downfield with me. You're gonna see we actually get a little bit more separation. You can see we have a slower receiver and we're still getting past the safety. So sometimes slower receivers actually do work better. Now the downfall of the slower receiver is you're not gonna get that one-play touchdown because you're probably gonna get walked or you'll probably get tackled as you're catching the ball. But that's against cover 4 drop. Let's go into cover 4 quarters. All right, this is gonna be against a cover 4 quarters with the match settings applied. We're gonna run this a little bit different. Same motion though. We're gonna put RB on a 5 and in, and we're gonna smart route it. And then we're gonna go ahead and put the tight end on a streak and the running back on a 5 and out, or an out route. Same, we're gonna throw the B. We're gonna create a little confusion with the DBs because they are in a match coverage. If you have a slow receiver like AJ Brown, just make sure you high ball this, because if you don't high ball it, the DB can make a play on that ball. Now, if you have a burner, you're gonna get wide open for a 1-play touchdown. But that's how you beat cover 4 match. Just wanted to throw it in there because I go against a lot of match defense.